You're watching Light Television Zambia, and this television inspires transformation in people's lives every day. That is what we do each and every day as a TV station. And so my name is Martin Lutuna, and it is the Core Mission program, a program that helps highlight certain people and what they are doing in the community, and especially that Zambia is going towards the tripartite elections in August 13th of 2026. And so we find that there are different people that are aspiring for leadership, either president, member of parliament, ward councillor, and different other positions as it were, but it's a tripartite as it were. And so as a TV station, we've made it a mandate that we bring the people that are aspiring to you, so that even as you make that decision on 13th of August, it's because you have an informed decision, because you saw them campaign, you saw them share their manifesto, the things that they'll do for you. You watched them, and you were able to decide. We don't want a nation that doesn't know how to decide. So we bring you information that equips you to make a right decision when it comes to voting, so that you are not caught unaware, so you don't say, no, I was hoodwinked to vote for someone that I didn't want. So we bring those people to you, that you get to listen to them, we get to talk to them, you get to hear what they say, and then you judge, are they able, are they better placed to be your representative, either as president, a member of parliament, or even as a ward councillor. And today on the commission, I'm joined by a wonderful guest who is aspiring as an independent ward councillor in Chilenje Ward 8, in the name of Mr. Chris Salala Ngoni is here with us, and to help us, even for him to share what he wants to do for Chilenje Ward 8 as a councillor, given a chance. Mr. Honorable, okay, let me call you Honorable.
Thank you very
Honorable
much.
Salala, welcome to the commission.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah.
It's good to have you here with us today.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I really appreciate.
Wonderful indeed.
Sure.
For the people that are watching you for the first time, who is Chris Salala and Ngoni? Who are you?
Okay, good. So, me, I'm Christopher Salala Ngoni, based in Chilenje, a businessman. So we can call it born in Chilenje, educated in Chilenje, and business in Chilenje, live in Chilenje. So, in short, I'm a Chilenje dweller person.
Born and bred in Chilenje.
Born and bred in Chilenje.
How long have
Everything
you lived in Chilenje?
I think since I was born, up to today.
From the time you were
I've never
born.
changed.
You've never left Chilenje?
I've never left Chilenje.
Where have you been all this time that you didn't aspire for leadership, any position of leadership in Chilenje?
Okay, good. So, it comes with time. Always, I quote Ecclesiastes 3:1-11. There's time for everything. Yes, so I was there. First, I was building the name. Okay, so I was busy trying to build the name and to, of course, to contribute what I have in Chilenje people, in Chilenje community. So now, this is when now I've discovered myself to say, I think this is the time now.
Do you think you've built your name enough at the moment that now people know about Chris Salala?
Okay, generally, if I wait for that time to come, I'll grow old. So I said, I think for now, with God's guidance, and I know that this is the time, and I know that I can do it.
This is the time, but you've done enough to build the name that Chris Salala is at least
yes,
a household name.
Definitely.
If I went to Chilenje today at maybe Chilenje Market and then meet a shopkeeper there and ask about Chris Salala, do you think they will say they know you?
Exactly. So the way I've said it, I said before, I was trying to build the name. So I've gone at least halfway. So people, they know me as a Christopher Autobest. So definitely when you go to any part of Chilenje, they will be able to recognize
people on
Kalomo
Road, they know you.
Yes, they know me.
Okay.
When just you tag the name,
Mm.
Christopher Autobest or Chris Autobest, definitely 3/4 of people in Chilenje, they know me.
They know
Yes, they know me.
you. Okay, so why do you want to be a councillor for Chilenje?
Okay, good. It's very simple. The way I've said it is time. Because first is the calling to govern, to lead. So first thing, with God's will, I discovered myself to say, I think Christopher Salala is a good leader. So through that, I discovered myself that, okay, enough is enough. I can lead and I can govern. No wonder I've taken this step to say, okay, let me start as a councillor, to inspire as a councillor in Chilenje Ward 8, so that from there, I'll be able to lead and to govern the people from within the community.
I must say you have a very big business, and you are touching people's lives not only in Chilenje but throughout Zambia,
Yeah.
because your works can tell. And you have money. Why do you want to be a councillor when you already have money? What are you looking for as a councillor? You want to go and make some more money?
No, it's not about money, but it's about the governing and to lead the people. So if I can say, like today, I say, okay, I'm comfortable because I've got a business which is running and I'm okay, then I cannot go into politics. I will just concentrate on making money. But it's a calling from God to govern and to lead people. So on that one, it doesn't need somebody to make money out of that, but it's about to govern and to lead people, to take them in a good path so that they should see that, also they're important. Okay, so as as Christopher Salala Nguni, that's why I said, okay, this is my calling. Then why not to share the leadership which I have or what I can do? Because so far I've contributed to the community, but I'm not touching everybody. But I know with this, then I can touch many people's lives, so that to dedicate and make sure everybody should.
So if you became a councillor and then for 5 years the council is not paying you, do you think you'll continue doing the service without getting paid?
Definitely, because it's my calling. So I will have the plan. So even now I have the plan. I know that if things goes in this way, then I need to plan in this way. Okay, not to use my mind, but it's very simple. Like according to my plan and according what I have and according to what God has called me for to do this, my leadership will be very easy. So it's very easy to do that. Yes, we have people in the community. So moreover, if, for example, I can give this scenario, just an example. There's a big hole along the road, the big hole which is dangerous. Are you able? People can do, okay, people, can they ignore that ditch which is dangerous? The answer is no. Because everybody will need that thing to be buried or to secure so that anybody shouldn't fall on it. Okay, so now it's very simple. So if somebody also has got that consent, then me, I'll be the vessel to protect that, not everybody to fall into it or any to become the danger. So what we're gonna do, we'll have the strategy to bury that thing.
You've said you've been building a name over the years, even before you getting involved in politics. Have you been interacting with politicians in the past, and for you to develop this interest, or it's something that you started from way back? When did the political idea start in you?
Okay, good. So it's a calling. It started with the vision, of course. So a leadership is somebody who has got a vision. So if you have the vision, then you follow your vision. If you have the talent, through the talent, it's supposed to tag with the vision. So for me, I'm learning with the vision. So that vision, it takes me into this path. Reason being, because I want to lead and to govern people. So through that, it started when I was a young person. I was just talking to say, wherever I go, I want to become the leader. And of course, guess what? I've seen it. When I was in a basic school, you find that from nowhere, they will give me that. When I was in the secondary level, guess what? I was not the prefect. But the privilege which they gave me, it was more than a head prefect, because they gave me to learn 3 dorms while I was not the prefect. So also that one also, you can tell yourself that, meaning there's something God which has planted into me. So I discovered that through connection with the prayer, because you need to pray and God always will give you the direction.
You're a Christian, are you?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, 100% Christian. So now through that, then it started developing into me to say, okay, through my vision and what I'm doing here, I think I'm able to lead people. So I developed
Salala,
from there.
You talk so much of vision. What is your vision for Chilenje Wadait?
Okay, good. My vision is make sure to liberate Chilenje. One, I've seen what people are lacking in that community. So now I'll focus on those places. So for example, you find that there are some junks that you can go around 08 hours. You know, when you have the vision, you can't start having beer early in the morning around as early as 07. When you're a visionary person, you see that that's the time which you are wasting. Because me, I think that when you take beer early in the morning, meaning you pause yourself, you can't think properly. The reason being, your mind will be just telling you to go sleep. So we don't want that. We encourage people to work. So that area also, there's some people who are doing that. So we need to have an idea how to handle and to bring it to the platform, so that
what other problems are in Chilenje apart from young
so
people?
The other problem which are in Chilenje, I can say, one, you see I can call it the roads, okay, of course, in the community.
I don't agree with you with the roads, because Chilenje is in Kabwata ward, and
exactly.
so there has been good roads in Chilenje.
Okay, good. So like for example, in my where I stay, one, there is 3 roads, which you find that people, they will go around. Okay, so yes, the roads are there, but they are not fully done. Okay, so I'm not saying that me as a councillor I'll come and build the roads. Okay, but we need to come up with an idea which people, they can conquer and help those problems to be done. If I say that I'm going to build the roads, I'm going to lie, because where am I going to get that capacity? So the thing is that we need, as me, Chris, I need to have an idea, and through that, definitely people, they come in and support to water the idea. Just the same like when you plant the flower, you need to water it for it to grow properly. So now, the thing is that I should have an idea. Then through that, people, they will be seeing, and we'll have somebody who will come in and tag to say, okay, let's do this for this place to be in a good shape.
Very soon we'll be entering the 90 days of campaign. How ready are you for the 90 days campaign? How have you prepared for that?
Okay, it's very good, because it's about the strategy. So like for me, I've come up with the strategy, which I'm not going to review because we are still, yes. So there's a strategy which I've come up, and it's on the paper. Yes. So this strategy is very simple to go about it. Okay.
Okay. And you know that the campaign costs a lot of money. Who is going to fund your campaign?
It's about the strategy.
It's a strategy.
What
What have you done so far in Chilenje? 8? As an aspiring?
Like so far, since we're back, I'm just here to help the old women, to come up to help people who are like vulnerable. So far, I target the schools. Yes. Then I pick the children which the parents cannot afford. Then I've done that. Then even through that, people, they're even now giving me that platform. Said, if you can do it in this community. So because I've done it, I cannot mention. So through that, people, they even started reaching me to say, if you can be our councillor, I think you can do better. Because why? I'm there for the community. And with or without, even or today, I decide not to go on with these elections. I'll still continue helping and coming into people who are in need, so that we can grow our place together, our community together, and to make it better and to look clean. The first thing, Christopher is the cleanest person. So even if you can come to my business place, always it looks clean. So I prefer to clean the place. So no wonder I've taken the step also to clean the community, our community. So that one, with or without, I'll continue for our people in Chilenje community, and I'll be there for them.
What plans do you have for the young people?
I have the plans for the young people. One, so far, there is a platform which I call it a business hub. So I've created the business hub. Business hub, we need to grow people who are younger and they have got fresh thinking, so that also they become the business people. Because business, it comes with an idea. So my duty is to impact that idea to whosoever is interested. So no wonder I've created the business hub. This business hub is a place which will be like, when somebody comes, we give that idea. When start it, because by the way, I'm an entrepreneurship. So I believe that a person can even start a business with 2 kwacha. So on that place, I've got a business hub which I'm grooming the young people, not to just go there and drink, but at least I impact the knowledge and to give them that idea to say somebody can start a business with 2 kwacha. So if I can teach somebody to start a business with 2 kwacha, then people...
How many are you teaching in Chilenje so far?
So far I've got almost 6, and they're doing okay. The other one is started business with 500 kwacha. At the moment, that person is doing fine. The other one, she's a girl. I gave her a 300 kwacha. The other one, I gave a 250. So let me pick for the 250. Guess what? I called the person to say, okay, come. He's a young brother to me, but not from my blood. I call him a young brother. I said, do you know that you can start a business with 2 kwacha? He said, how? Then I taught him. I said, me, I'm an entrepreneurship. So I'm going to give you a 200 kwacha. I'll be watching that business start ice cream. Then we rented that bicycle with a cooler box. Then I just bought those ice cream for 200 kwacha. Guess what? Now he's able to lend 4 those cooler box container. Then he sends this. So again, we are helping somebody to have a job through a 200 kwacha. So those are the things which I'm doing as in Chilenje now.
That sounds very interesting, Mr. Salala. What of the women? What exactly have you done with women business, marketeers or something?
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's not per se, it's not easy to catch a marketeer because they've got already their goal or something which they want to achieve. So we pick somebody who is like, you can groom. So like, for example, so far I've got a young lady. He's making, I asked her, because when you're grooming somebody, you don't force, but you ask, you interact, then that person will be able to come up to say, me, if I can have this capacity of capital, I can start this business. So this person she's a young lady, she said, if I can start selling scones, I can do better. Guess what? I did that. Even now, as at now, we are talking. She's doing, now she started with a half bucket, now she's selling 3 buckets.
That is good, what you're doing, Mr. Salala. Do you have other competitors in Chilenje, what, 8? Do you know the other friends of yours that are aspiring?
Of course.
Yeah, how many are they?
So far, I've known, I think, 4 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think you're better placed than the other 4?
Of course. I'm in the better position.
What makes you different from them? Because
first thing, you need to know what you want. So me, on the first place, I knew what I wanted. So at the end of the day, I need to build something which will back up me tomorrow. So what was that? The name. So I was building the name. So the same name, if somebody has got no name, definitely it's under my foot. Because somebody will come to say, do you know this person? We'll say no. Or yes. How? I know he's tall, he's short. That's not a name. A name is something which, when you mention, somebody will be able to point to say, do you know this? Do you know Chris? He said, no, I don't know Chris. Do you know Autobase? He says, yes. They don't know. That's the owner of the Autobase. No, I know him. You get the point. Then from there, I did myself the dread. It was for the purpose. Because when somebody says, Who is Chris? No, this guy is slim one. I don't know. Oh, with the dreads. Oh, okay. So those are the strategy. So you don't just wake up and
So now
do something.
now you've shared the strategy, so, and your friends will copy your strategy. And
No, they cannot, because
then
we've called in a different way.
Different way.
So
They'll,
if
they'll
you
copy your strategy.
no, if they want to
do it.
copy, they will not manage.
They won't manage it.
Yes, because me, I know
So,
the path
Mr.
which I'm
Salala,
taking.
why are you standing as independent? Why not UPND? Why not PF? Why not PNUP? Why are you not contesting on other parties? Then you want to be independent. Why?
Okay, good. So one, me, I'm a peaceful guy, so I don't want like to create like enmity. So for now, that's why I've chosen to be independent.
But politics is not peace. You know that it's not.
Not somehow.
It's peace.
It's about, yes.
Okay.
Because you know what? Me, I believe in that a leader always is from God. It's not from somewhere else. The leader is from God. So if you know that the leader is from God, and always God is a peaceful. So because leadership, it comes from the Bible. So no wonder I discovered that no matter what a politics it takes, it's a peaceful place. Reason being, because God is in content. Because why? God is the one who chooses to be the leader. So it's a peaceful place. So now, why I've said like this, why I go independent is because of I don't want to say me there, me there, me there. No, for now, I just want to like to be a neutral person. Yes. So whatever comes.
If UPND says you stand on their ticket, would you accept?
For now, I can't. Reason being,
why can't you
no,
accept?
I can just accept the support because I know I can make it. Yes. So that support, it can come from any angle. Reason being, even you can support me. That's the goodness of independent. Independent, when people, they believe in you, whoever can jump on it and support you.
Don't you think people trust more a party than an independent?
Yes, I know. And according to my research, I know people, some they don't vote for a name, or they don't vote for what you have achieved.
Vote for a party.
They vote for the party.
Yeah.
That one I'm very much aware.
So you know that. So why not
yes,
go on a party?
But not now.
Not now.
Yes.
So you want to lose?
Now, and definitely I cannot leave. I cannot lose.
You can't lose.
I can't lose. The reason being, because you follow the fruit. You don't follow the stem.
Okay.
You can have the mango tree. Okay. You are not going to eat the stem or the branch. You are going to eat the what? The fruit which it will bear. So people, definitely, they will follow the fruit. They will not follow the stem. So if they know that the fruit is sweeter, and we know that there's a stem for it to have the fruit, so definitely, no matter how the stem and the root is important, we follow the fruit. We don't follow the stem and the root. So
Mr.
they will follow
Salala,
the fruit. So I'm the fruit.
How would
definitely, they will follow me.
Okay, they will follow you as it were. How would you balance between your business and serving the community as a councillor? How would you manage this part?
Okay, good. Everything in God's will, there's a way. So definitely God will give me wisdom to divide. It's very simple. So I will need to have time for the business and time for the people. In the sense of, it's very simple. The strategy. Because everything we do, first you kneel down and ask God to give you the guidance. So I've already listened the voice of God, and I know that with God, I will do it. Reason being, I'm going to divide properly without mixing them. Yes.
So why should the people of Chilenje vote for you? Okay, maybe before that, the number that you can call, ask a question to Mr. Salala or contribution, 0974 578988. 0974 578988. That's the number that you can call. So I was asking that, why should people vote for you and not for anyone else in Chilenje Ward 8?
It's very simple. Always you follow where there's a light, not darkness. So already I've shown the light. Then why people not follow the light? Because so far what I've done, I've demonstrated to say, okay, I can do it, or with or without, I can trust penetrate. So people, they follow that. People, they don't follow darkness, they follow light. So already I've shown the light. So definitely, they'll follow where there is a road which will take to their destiny. Yeah.
What happens if come August 13 you don't win? What would you do?
I will still continue working for Chilenje people. Yeah.
You continue working for
I will
Chilenje.
continue do it and do it and do it, because why is the calling? So if I stop, meaning God will be upset with me, because it's God who gives to be a leader and to govern. So my calling is to govern and to lead. So I just have to continue. I will never stop.
How friendly are you with the incumbent councillor for Chilenje Ward 8?
Good. He's a very good friend of mine. We are very good friends of mine. Very, very, very. Actually, we give ourselves we can talk. He's a very good person, actually. Like to me, I can't lie. He's a good person. Yes. So as I said, okay, if you will not go for lead, I said, if you will not go for lead, then I need to continue.
If he's going for it, you support him?
Definitely. Guess what? It's the people now to choose.
It's not you to choose. It's your friend. The people should choose.
It's the people who choose.
Okay.
Definitely.
So, but so far he's done.
So far he has done his part.
Because he's your friend, you can't blame him for anything.
No. He has done his part, and you know what? People can see. So I will not go for ABCD. No, he has done his part. Yes, everybody learns his race. Then when he thinks like he has finished the race, he will pass to another one to continue.
But you have friends. Obviously, you've been talking, and he has told you that he maybe wants to pass the baton to you, or maybe he's continuing. So, do you want to oppose your friend in the campaign?
That's what they call a politics. So
it's politics.
At the end of the day, there must be a winner. If what about like you are the workmates? Out of that workmate, they will be the best. When the best comes out, tomorrow somebody also work hard. That working hard meaning is giving the pressure to the other person, right? Then there will be competition. So politics is everywhere. Somebody will wake up and ask me that, why now you have taken the path of politics? Politics is everywhere. Where even if you are drinking water, there's politics in there. I believe in that. Yes.
Mr. Salala, your closing remarks. Look in that camera and talk to the people of Chilenje why they must vote for you in Ward 8. And yes, assure them of your goodwill. Okay, good.
No, as you know, Christopher is a visionary person. And moreover, you change Chilenje community. And so far you have seen. Then let's keep on, work together. That's why we say together we will. Not together we can, but together we will. We just have to put our hands together. Alone I cannot do it, but with you people, we can do it. So let's work together and we deliver and we change our Chilenje community together, and we make it as a better place to stay without any conflict, but with peace. So go for Christopher Sararanguni. Together we will.
Thank you so much, Mr. Salala, for those remarks. And I know that the viewers out there are able to hear your submissions, and they should be ready to cast a vote on you come August 13. So here is where we come to the end of the commission. I was playing host to Mr. Christopher Salala Ngoni, who is an aspiring ward councillor for Chilenje Ward 8. So thank you so much. God bless you. Until next time on the commission, I've been your host, Martin Lutuna. Bye-bye for now.